people really don't, I think, understand that you're dealing with little people's problems. Like kids come to school with personal problems that are happening at home. Kids come to school
Mm.
from that live in foster homes. Kids are coming that live in orphanages. People don't realize, Mandy, they don't see that. And as a teacher, it's your job to navigate not only social stress, but also educational stress. So so we have the same problem right now in the workforce also. So and you see it with Canada right now. Right now, ironically, they're striking in Canada.
Hmm.
Why do you think? Do you think it's do you think it's cultural, or do you think it's just evolution that we go through cycles where, like in the '80s, we went through a lot of cycles where teachers were, striking. Do you think it's the point that we get to a cultural sense that we work people to death without ever thinking that we need to hit the pause button and give them some stress relief?
Yeah, well, I definitely think it's cultural from the standpoint of, I would say between like 2005-ish till maybe probably the pandemic, like the busier you were, the cooler you were, right? Like we talked about, we were so busy talking about how busy we were that we didn't have room for anything else. And I think that
Right.
that kind of a cultural shift really made it so that people were like, well, I'm supposed to be tired. Like the more tired I am, the cooler I am because I'm doing all the things. And I think we've kind of made this shift. And I see it in my kids. I have kids that are in their 20s, and I see it in them in the way that they refuse to work like I worked when I was 20 years
Right.
old.